Radhe Radhe, hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to yet another vlog. My name is Srijita. As the thumbnail suggests, today we're going to talk about what are the recent interview questions that are being asked in an Indigo Cabin Crew interview. So before we start, this is very important, listen to this very carefully. This is the part 1 of the video for both freshers and for experienced people. Now these questions that I'm going to discuss it with you guys are the latest questions that are being asked in 2025. These questions are a must. It will definitely come. These questions are collected from across India. Now you have heard this several times. However, for your own benefit, I'm telling you this, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. Press the bell icon over here. That way you can get notified whenever I post the recent interview questions. So it's beneficial for you to crack the interview much more easier. So I will tell you how to frame up your answers so that you get selected. Start with the main thing. Let's start with the video. Now, these are the interview questions that are being asked. Absolutely, like that they're going to ask these questions in 2025. Wherever you're watching it from across India, I'm sure you will get this kind of questions. Now prepare it very smartly, frame up your answers very carefully and very smartly. I will give you the guidelines how to frame up your answer, what to do, what not to do while giving out the answers. This part 1 of the video is for both freshers and for experienced candidates. Part 2 is again for fresher and for experienced candidate. There are tons of questions that are being asked for both freshers and for experienced candidates. They are actually asking practical based questions much more. So make sure you prepare well. You have actually got all the questions in your hand. The first question that was asked, that what are the challenges faced by an aviation industry in recent times? This was the question that was asked. Now, if you have to answer this question, you can answer it like the challenges that was faced during COVID-19. That is a crucial or key point you can put emphasis on. Now, the second question that they asked is that what is your New Year resolution and how much did you achieve your previous New Year resolution? Now, what is the reason why she is asking? The only thing is that how dedicated and disciplined you are towards your goal, how much you know about time management. This is the only reason they are asking this kind of questions. I hope it helps. Okay. Moving on to the next question is that what are the qualities to become a cabin crew? Now, moving on to the next question is introduce yourself. Now, this is the first question that they're going to ask, introduce yourself. It is very important that when you're starting to introduce yourself, make sure you greet everyone. Start with the HR. She's the only one who is going to give you the job. So start with the HR. Greet the HR. For example, the HR said, okay, Srijita, can you please introduce yourself? It goes like, good evening, Ms. Tata. Good evening, everyone. My name is Srijita. And then you can start with your basic introduction, like your educational qualification and where you started your first job and everything. Next question that was asked was that why Indigo? Now, again, a basic question. Next question, what do you prefer, online shopping or offline shopping, and why? So you have to tell, suppose you are saying offline shopping, you have to say the advantages and how it is beneficial than online shopping. If you are sticking to online shopping, then you have to say the advantages of online shopping and how it is beneficial from offline shopping. Okay, simple. Next question is for the experienced candidates. How many years of experience you have? What are the fleets that you are trained on? So when they're saying that what are the fleets you are trained on, you have to give your valid license on those particular fleets as well, because that's what the HR said that. So make sure you have the valid license for those as well. Second question that was asked to an experienced candidate was that one thing you want to change and one thing you like about your previous airline. So this was the question that was asked to me as well. So next question that was asked to a fresher was that biggest challenges you faced and how you overcame it. It can be from your personal life, it can be from your previous work experience as well. Now, the second question that was asked was what is multitasking for you? To my fresher candidates, frame this answer in a way that will actually make you look very professional. Make sure your answer does not revolve around the fact that I love to watch movies while I'm eating or while I'm having dinner. This is not a sign of multitasking. So make sure your answer is mature enough. Yeah. Moving on to the next point. Now, this is for the experienced candidate. I mean, if you are giving your interview as a lead or IFS or a supervisor, then this question was asked to me as well. This question that was asked, that what are the emergency exits for Airbus 320 and Airbus 350? Now, since I was trained on Airbus 350, that's the reason why she asked me what are the emergency exits for Airbus 350. If you are just trained on Airbus 320, she's just going to ask you that what are the emergency exit for Airbus 320. That's about it. Now, the next question is for experienced candidate. The question, it was asked to me, any incident on board that led you to take any counseling on medical help after the flight? The question was, when was the last time you took help from someone? That means the HR wants to know that are you a team worker or a team player, or you are someone who prefers to work alone. Second question is, which destination you want to fly first and why? So whatever destination name you are giving out, make sure if you have not flown to that particular destination, that if you fly to that destination, you know where you want to visit, what it is famous for. Next question that was asked, is social media a boon or a con? Now, I've seen a lot of candidates who are changing their answer midway, so do not change your answer midway. Suppose I'm saying what are the advantages of social media, make sure I'm sticking to that throughout the process. I'm just saying the advantages. Do not go into disadvantages midway of your answer. Yes. Next question that was asked to experienced candidate was, what would you do if a passenger refuses to follow safety instructions? Now, I do not have to give you much key points about how to frame up those answers. You know what are the safety guidelines that you need to follow. Next question that was asked to an experienced candidate is, how do you handle fatigue or back-to-back flight? Now, this is the question that was asked to a fresher. Before you go for the interview, please frame up this answer. So the question was, Indigo promotes a culture of on-time performance. How would you manage situation when delays occur? Frame up this answer before you go for the interview. Okay. What would you do if you weren't feeling well but had to attend a flight? Third question that was asked, that what do you do in your leisure time? Now, these were the basic questions that was asked in a cabin crew interview in 2025. I do not want to stretch so much this particular video. So the part 2 of the video will be much more important, because all the essential questions for both freshers and for experienced candidates will be in the part 2 of the video. Make sure you watch that and you frame up your answers and to these questions as well. If you need any help, you can comment it down below. I will definitely help you, and make sure you comment it as soon as possible before I could start with the part 2 video, so that I can answer your questions on the part 2 video itself. Second of all, again, as I say that, subscribe to my channel, it's completely free. Press the bell icon, and if you need any help, guys, comment it in the comment section. I will really try to help you. And that's about it. I hope this video was helpful. If you found it helpful, do give a like or a thumbs up. That would actually mean a lot to me. So, as everyone says, like, share and subscribe if you want to. Yes, I wish you all the very best. Crack the interview. I really want you guys to be in that uniform. Let's meet you on board. Bye bye.